Hi everybody, this is Holly over at Hot Humble Pie, and today's video is a very quick 5-minute tutorial where I show you how to craft very authentic, rustic looking, repurposed distressed faux wood. So if you like that and you're into the farmhouse look, keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love it if you click that button. Here's what you're going to end up with when you're all done, and that's actually crafted from an Amazon box, believe it or not. So you're going to need an Amazon box or any cardboard box, a very sharp knife, and you're going to be cutting that box into 3 pieces. Then you glue those 3 pieces together. Now they don't have to be a solid 3 pieces. You can see there that I'm going to glue a piece in, which means you could do a whole puzzle piece on the middle and the back, but for the front side I recommend that you use 1 solid piece. You're going to need some joint compound for this craft. And you'll be spreading it on the front of your board nice and thin, just like you spread on frosting. This is 2.5 tablespoons. You're going to use between 3 to 5 tablespoons. I used 5 tablespoons. Now you are going to put some on the back, but that can be extremely thin where you're even seeing the cardboard through it. The purpose of it being on the back is so that the board doesn't curl. But allow your front side to dry for a full 24 hours before you do that. You can try after 6 to 8 hours if you feel like you're not going to damage the front, but you can go as long as 24 hours, it's just fine. And then allow the back side to dry at least 6 hours before you apply spackling on the side edges. I recommend spackling because it's thicker and it does a better job at covering the layers of cardboard, and it also cracks and kind of has lumps and bumps and adds to that whole illusion of it being distressed old wood. After it's dry for 24 hours, you're going to do a light sanding and just sand down any areas that you feel are too high, or it's really totally up to you. It's your personal preference. This is your baby, but it should look kind of like that when you're done. Now you can use any paint color you want. I'm just telling you the mix that I used, and I'm dry brushing this on. You're going to need to start with a clean baby wipe, and any brand baby wipe will work. These baby wipes are from the Dollar Tree. But the wipes need to be clean because they need those skin conditioners and all those moisturizers in there. That's what gives it that glide factor and helps it stain. Now some of you who watched my previous video saw me do this with foam board, but the surface is dry and it dries very quickly. This surface on the joint compound is very slippery, and so if you use a new baby wipe, you can actually almost remove the stain, and what ends up happening is you get all these light and dark hues that imitate the way real wood takes stain and adds to the whole illusion of real wood. You are going to use about 5 to 6 baby wipes. And any areas where you see little holes, just press down gently. Wet your wipe if you have to with a bit of water to get the paint down there, but just work with it and press down gently until you get every little area stained. Watch what happens when I get a new wipe. See? It removes the paint, and that's what gives you so much leverage and control with this craft. I even was able to do that on the other end of the board that I had painted about 10 minutes earlier. I could lighten it up, I could remove the paint. It gives you a lot of time to step back and look at your craft and decide where you'd like to add or take away different looks so that you can create a very realistic looking grain. And there it is, so pretty. Now for the side, dip your brush in water and then dip it in the paint and then paint the sides, because you're going to need it to let it You know, there's some deep crevices there. You can just paint with just paint, but it will use a lot more paint and waste the paint. And then after you're done, just wipe it down. And there it is, you guys, absolutely beautiful. It's stunning in real life. You cannot tell it's not real wood. Even when you touch it, you can't really tell it's not real wood. It's feather light. I'm hanging it on a thumbtack, which makes it so easy and user-friendly. You can use a Dollar Tree sign and glue cardboard on the back of it and get spackling from the Dollar Tree and do the same thing. Maybe you can even spread a bit of spackling on top of the Dollar Tree sign and it will give you texture. But this is just a great hack for getting realistic, authentic looking faux wood. Love this, and if you do too, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have you. And until the next video, breathe deep, fret not, and do things that make you happy.